Welcome to another edition of Discover on WABI TV5, where we take you inside local businesses to look at their operations and products and services they provide.
As the restrictions due to the coronavirus have relaxed, these Maine businesses are now open to the public, and don't worry, they're following all the CDC guidelines.
We'll learn about local businesses throughout eastern and central Maine and how they've made it safe to shop with them and support your local economy.
It's time to rediscover eastern and central Maine. Constructed in the Victorian era, this historic building on the corner of High Street and Court Street in Skowhegan once served as the Somerset County Jail. Today it houses a number of local businesses, and at the center of it all is a business with a special connection to the agricultural heritage and revival. Join us now as we discover Maine Grains. With a name like Maine Grains, now I'd assume that you'd have like Maine grain and grain products, but you're more than just a store, right?
We are more than just a store. Maine Grains is a grist mill here in downtown Skowhegan. Really, a grist mill is the missing link that ties farmers to producers, and I can give you a few examples. We purchase the majority of our grains from farms in Maine, many of which are up in Aroostook County, the northern part of Maine. And grains are a natural rotation on the farm with potatoes and other crops. So the growing of grains actually contributes to good soil health on farms. And so grains are a real benefit, and that farmers have a market for those grains has been a real benefit for Maine. On the other end of the supply chain, we're selling to bakers, brewers, and chefs throughout the Northeast, really from Maine to New York City, who prior to the last 10 to 20 years weren't able to find grains for baking or brewing in their region. So grains is kind of the new local food. So our business serves wholesale customers as well as a robust online presence, and now we have a shop here at the mill where local folks or passers through can come visit the mill.
Your business location has now become a spot for a farmer's market on the weekends.
Yes, we do have a farmer's market that fills our parking lot every Saturday morning from 9 to 1. And we've got other businesses that joined us here, including a knit shop that sells yarn and does knitting classes. We have a community-run radio station, WXNZ Huskow Radio, 98.1 FM. We have a cheesemaker here, Crooked Face Creamery, who specializes in fresh-made ricotta and Gouda-style cheeses, some of which she smokes in an applewood smoker. And because this was a jail building, there was a commercial kitchen here, so we've been able to start a cafe that features our grains on the menu. We'll show you around, but we feature wood-fired pizzas here, our focaccia slab sandwiches, and a whole variety of baked goods made with our grains. We welcome folks to come see the mill right now. Our tours are on hold. However, there's a beautiful garden here. You can still come see what's going on and purchase the grains. We have some new products that we just rolled out even through the pandemic. We've been busy.
You can pick up their goods right here at the dry goods store or check out their website, mainegrains.com, to find out where you can find their product locally or order for pickup and delivery.
Chances are you've heard of Green Bear 420, but even if you have or seen their commercials, you're probably still wondering who they are and what they do. We're here with Eric Gustin to find out all the answers. Eric, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you. Now for the uninitiated, what is Green Bear 420?
We're a specialty shop with novelties. We do live glass blowing. We carry t-shirts, incense, and a lot of cultured stuff.
And it's such an interesting concept. How did you get started?
When I was younger, I did a lot of concerts, went to a lot of music festivals, and I was introduced to live glass blowing. Well, from being introduced to the live glass blowing, I basically got really interested and started selling it at the festivals, and it just got so big it bloomed to a store.
Now, everyone has had to make some changes recently. What have you done here at Green Bear 420?
Well, one of the things we did right off the bat, we went curbside. And we'd have people call in orders and we'd deliver outside. And we tried the window for a while, and as things progressed better, we put up these shields we have in the background here, wore masks, and also set up a 5-star ionizer to purify the air in the building. And we've also changed our hours from 24 hours. Now they're limited. Check our Facebook and Instagrams
Now I understand that you make glass art right here. Are all your pieces made in your store?
Not all of them, but a lot of them are. We make a lot of the pipes, a lot of the things you see in the first 5 cases here. We do branch out a little bit to other artists. We represent over 100 artists in New England.
Can you show us the glass making process?
Oh, definitely. So this is my friend Gary Mason. He's a resident glass blower at Green Bear 420. He's going to show you a little bit what we do here.
I've been doing some of these little hummingbird window hangers. First off, I got to take it out of my kiln over here. It's nice and warm, 1050 degrees, and I got to warm it up a little bit, get it so it's good with the flame. Once I get it all nice and warm, I will go to my little torch and start sculpting on the wings. So we'll go with that, and then we'll jump right into starting to press out the wings. So I got to heat up little spots, and then press in a little press. And just keep doing that over and over really quickly while the heat base stays in the glass. You get a bunch of little lines all pressed into that one wing.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Gary. I hope we've answered some of your questions about Green Bear 420. Of course, the best way for more information is to come in and see them in person, and you'll see why they say it's not just a store.
It's a lifestyle.
Our travels through eastern and central Maine have brought us to the historic town of Bucksport, where we discovered a small local gift shop with an amazing selection of quality merchandise. So we're making a port of call at Port of Call on Main Street.
Meg, thank you so much for having us.
Oh, thank you for being here, Nay.
Absolutely. Now you have such a beautiful store here, but I understand you started in Eastport. So how long have you been in business and when did you move to Bucksport?
This is our 15th year. We started in Eastport 15 years ago. We had the opportunity to come to Bucksport last year, and we decided to do that because we could triple the size of our store and offer a lot more merchandise, spread our displays out and be more creative, and that seemed like a great thing to do. So we decided to do it, made the move.
And there's so much to see here at your store, but are you featuring anything right now?
Well, we're basically always featuring pajamas for the whole family, socks for the whole family, and alpaca sweaters and accessories. But right now, we're trying to encourage people to do more with table linens because of the pandemic and people cooking more and entertaining more at home. Regarding the pandemic, we're trying to follow all of the state's protocols for that, for the protection of our customers and ourselves. Another thing to help our customers, we've greatly expanded our website. We've added many pages of items. We still want to keep adding items. We do curbside pickup. We do free delivery in the local towns, and it's all on our website. They get to choose whether they want curbside pickup to be shipped or local free delivery. We believe in 100% satisfaction for our customers. If someone is not satisfied with something 100%, we'll either do an exchange or a refund.
Port of Call is open for business on Main Street in Bucksport, and you can shop online at portofcalleastport.com.
Maine Trailer in Hamden has a reputation for quality products and dependable customer care in trailer sales, service, parts, leasing, and registration. And they're also committed to the community. Today, we're going to learn about the ways they've been helping others during the COVID-19 crisis. I'm joined by Rod Hathaway. It's so nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you. Now, the COVID-19 outbreak has affected everyone, and I understand that Maine Trailer has stepped up to help. Tell us what you've been doing.
You know, a lot of people don't really understand our company here, and we're much more than what we are known for, and that's the big white semi-trailers that the company started out with back in 1985. Storage and co-working space has been our latest endeavor, and that's where we've really been expanding during this particular crisis that we're all undergoing now. When the Bangor YMCA needed storage facility for their outdoor programs, we stepped up and provided them with an outdoor storage container. And we've been providing co-working space for social distancing, for police departments, for area manufacturing companies, and we've been providing significant storage space for some of the laboratories and research facilities around the state. Then we have an outdoor pub that we have been working with, and we intend to provide that to a local area restaurant.
Now, there's actually an interesting story about some people who needed help with trailer registration. What happened there?
That's kind of a unique aspect of our business here at Maine Trailer, and we're actually an agent for the Bureau of Motor Vehicle for Maine. And Maine is known for registering and titling trailers all across the country with a Maine plate. We're an agent, so our agents have been very busy when other states, due to COVID, have shut their motor vehicles. We've actually seen an uptick in our business here. From the last one that we had was from the state of Illinois. They were shut down, motor vehicle was shut down, and we had a fair amount of customers reach out to us from that state looking to register trailers. And today, at this point in time, Maryland seems to be going through a little bit of an issue with plates. So that seems to be a very popular area as well. This goes beyond the business perspective because this has affected everybody. And we are deeply entrenched in the community. I was born and brought up here. We're all in it together. We're just at this point trying to get through it and come out on the other end safe.
Whether you're looking to buy or lease a trailer, need service or parts, or need help getting your trailer registered, you'll find exceptional service at Maine Trailer. And you'll be supporting a leader in community service too. It's time to move. You've probably heard this before. It's the slogan of one of Maine's leading real estate agencies and #1 in Bangor, Realty of Maine. While Dave Sleeper recently decided that it was time for him to move on to retirement, Realty of Maine is still in good hands with Julie Sleeper and Beth Sleeper-Roybal. Now, Realty of Maine has always been and continues to be a locally owned and operated Maine company. How important is that in today's real estate world?
It's extremely important to us. Realty of Maine has been founded on being an independent company. We are a family-owned and operated independent company, and as such, what that means is that every dollar that our agency earns and that our agents earns stays right here in the state of Maine.
Realty of Maine agents service the entire state of Maine. We have 9 offices. Our corporate office is in Bangor, and then we have offices in Belfast, Ellsworth, South China, and Winter Harbor. And last year, we expanded and added 4 additional branch offices in Greenville, Lincoln, Brunswick, and Dover-Foxcroft.
Being a local business, you're very involved in the community you serve. Tell us about that.
So about 10 years ago, Dave Sleeper started an initiative, Realty of Maine Cares. And it was very important to Dave that this company and its agents service and give back to the communities that they do business in and that we do business in. So that initiative was started, and every month we review applications sent in to us through our website. You can find the link on our website, Realty of Maine Cares, and the committee reviews the applications, and we donate $2,000 a month to local charities.
Now, what adjustments have you made to keep your employees and clients safe during the pandemic?
So Realty of Maine takes the health and welfare of our staff and our agents very seriously. During this time, our agents were able to still do listings by doing them virtually online with their clients. They were also able to utilize our 3D Matterport tour option within our company, which allows for clients to have a virtual 3D walkthrough of somebody's home. So it allowed for people to still put their houses on the market during this time of the pandemic, but still keep the sellers and buyers safe.
Realty of Maine was founded on the principle that we take care of our agents. And when we do that, we provide them a fully supported company that equips them with every tool that they need in order to provide the support and service to their clients that their clients need. And when we do that, we feel like we're taking care of our agents, we're taking care of our clients, and we're living up to the standards that we were founded on initially.
Finding your new home or selling your current one and looking for a new one, now more than ever, it's time to move with Realty of Maine. To check out their current listings, visit realtyofmaine.com. A great way to boost your local economy is by dining at or ordering from your local restaurants.
Many are open and serving with safe protocols in place. Most have outside dining options as well as pickup and delivery.
If you do plan to eat on site, seating options may be limited in order to maintain social distancing, so it's best to call ahead to be sure that they can seat you. Brett Landon is visiting Ellsworth today. Let's check in with him.
Brett, what's happening in Ellsworth?
It looks like you're having a blast traveling through eastern and central Maine. I have the distinct privilege of visiting with Gretchen Wilson of the Ellsworth Area Chamber of Commerce. So Gretchen, please, from your perspective, how has Ellsworth responded to all the changes that have come
You
around?
know, Brett, I think we've done well. There's been so many changes in how we do business, but our businesses have really stepped it up. We've got obviously reduced capacity in our smaller stores and restaurants. People are wearing masks. There's hand sanitizer, all of those protocols that we were supposed to do. And then they've kind of stepped it up a little further with great sales or different dining options. We've got a lot more outside dining. We've got car hops. We've got some really cool things going on in Ellsworth. And of course, people go through here to get their park passes and head on to Acadia. Why not stop and have an evening or an afternoon here? A lot going on, and you know, shop local, shop small, and come see us.
And you know, that's very much what this has been all about, is shopping local, making the local difference, you know, and Ellsworth has always been great at that. It's a great place to eat, shop, and play.
It is, and you know, and our businesses work well together, our dining establishments do. It's a wonderful community and a great place for anybody on their way from here or there, or just stay here.
Yep, and just make it a destination.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, eat, shop, and play in Ellsworth.
If you need a new vehicle, you may have concerns beyond the features, price, and incentives. Concerns about your safety and health, and that of your families. We are at Stanley Subaru with Mark Polite to learn how they've made shopping for and buying a new vehicle a rewarding and safe experience. Thanks for having us, Mark.
Welcome, Renee. It's a pleasure to see you today.
Thank you, you as well. Now, everyone has had to adjust to the impact of COVID-19. How did it affect Stanley Subaru?
I mean, it affected us in so many ways. It was, you know, the big fear factor in the beginning, and then the adjustments and the constant changes to try to make sure that we were complying with the guidelines necessary. And it's been a roller coaster for the whole world, and we are happy to be on this side of it, though not through. It's been a lot of adjustments and a lot of changes to learn how to offer our services and in this environment, and to do it safely for our employees and for our guests.
Now, what measures have you taken to protect the health of your guests?
The list is long, and it's not just our guests, it's also our employees. And that was kind of our first approach, was to make sure that we created an environment where they could come back to work. We certainly have people working from home that can, but the nature of our business is it's very difficult to work on your car from home. So we did a lot of things early to bring our employees back first, and then to welcome our guests back. And we're focused on making sure that we can provide sales and service, our products, to our guests, however they're comfortable receiving them. So if you're not comfortable leaving the home, that's not a problem. Our websites have changed so that you can purchase your car online from your sofa or your desk, and we'll deliver the car right to your doorstep and take your trade away. The same is true for service. If you can go online and schedule the reservation for service, we can bring the loaner car to you, and then bring your car in for service, returning it and recapturing the loaner car. And with your car or with that loaner car, we sanitize the car before we service it, and then we sanitize it again before we return it to you. So it's about protecting our employees and protecting our guests. For those that don't want us to come to their house, we have curbside drop-off, or we have an outdoor seating area if you choose to stay. If you want to come inside, everything is spaced 6 feet apart to make sure that everybody's maintaining a good distance, and masks are required both for our guests and for our employees. Sadly, the coffee and the popcorn have to be put on the shelf according to the governor right now and the CDC. The touch points have changed, so some of the snacks that we used to offer aren't available, but we're all looking forward to the day where those can come back. And I thank you for coming in to see us today and helping us share the story of the changes we've made and the fact that we're here to support our guests and still doing business. We're so thankful to our community and all the support we've received, and we're all looking forward to going to the Grand and seeing a show again one day soon. But until then, we'll be happy to try to do our part to keep people on the road.
Of course, thanks for having us. Shopping for a new vehicle you're sure to love is easy, safe, and stress-free when you make the smart choice. Stanley Subaru on the Bar Harbor Road in Ellsworth.
I am back with Gretchen Wilson, of course, of the Ellsworth Area Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for joining me again.
Absolutely, wonderful to have you back here.
Excellent, excellent. And this time we want to ask about autumn golds. What does that celebration in Ellsworth look like this year?
The Chamber is thrilled that we are still going to celebrate Autumn Gold Days. It's just going to look a little bit different with none of the large events like the car show and Chowder Fest. But we'll still be down here on the waterfront, Brett, with boat rides. The SPCA will be down here, Boy Scout Barbecue, and a few other smaller nonprofits. We've got events and sales all over town. Go for the gold. We have our jumbo jackpot ticket available, $2,500 cash prize. And then of course, we've got events in all the smaller shopping malls. So stuff to do for families, and it will still be a great week and weekend.
Great. Now, Gretchen, when are the dates of this again?
The dates are, Autumn Gold Days are September 21st through the 26th. And again, come to Ellsworth anytime during that week, but certainly over the weekend, that's when our larger events will be. And of course, social distancing and all the other safety features will be involved in whatever we do.
Excellent, excellent. And it's going to be a whole bunch of socially distanced fun for the whole family.
Absolutely.
Autumn Gold in Ellsworth, you got to discover it.
You may remember this little house on Pine Street from our Discover Ellsworth holiday show. It's the home of Striking Gold Jewelers and some of the most beautiful pieces of hand-fabricated jewelry you'll ever see. Hi, Lisa and Peter. It's so nice to meet you guys.
Pleasure again.
Hey, you too. Thank you. So the COVID-19 outbreak affected everyone. So how have things been here at Striking Gold since the March lockdown?
It's been a blessing and it's been odd. A customer had said not too long ago that this has been the best thing that ever happened to her because it gave all of us the gift of time, and indeed it has, but still odd. Ever since the lockdown for us, we've been so fortunate to already have had a backlog of work, and we have wonderful customers who are dedicated to us. So fortunately, we've been working by appointment and not missing a beat.
This is Lisa's new security entrance. Until you get cleared, until we're comfortable with you, we're going to take care of every bit of our business right here.
We have a lot of elderly clients, and it is our responsibility, whether people believe that this is a hoax or whatever, we really are making sure that everyone is safe.
When we visited you during the holiday show, it was fascinating watching Peter melting metal and hand fabricating it into stunning jewelry. Now, I understand that you made the most of your time during this lockdown, so could you maybe show us some of your latest creations?
We would love to. This is a 14 karat yellow rose and white gold compass rose, all hand fabricated. Ship's wheel, solid. It's so heavy and nice. Beautiful diamond in the center. 3-dimensional, 3 different color gold trout. This is a beautiful piece the customer has not even seen yet. When we present it, it will be completely sterilized and it will be untouched when it's presented, as all of your repairs, as any other jewelry that you buy or pick up. And don't forget, this is still the 200-year anniversary for Maine. And so we have a lot of fabulous Maine mined gems.
Now, I understand that hand fabricating jewelry isn't your only skill. You have another crafting interest as well, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mess around with fly rods a little bit, and I make all the components. The only thing that I buy is the blank of the fly rod. We don't have to answer to anybody. We do what we want. We build what we want. And our customers are saying that's okay with them.
And if you have an appointment, come see our beautiful meeting area.
There's always something new and different to see here. So what's the best way to keep up with what's new at Striking Gold?
I would say definitely Facebook has much more recent and up-to-date pieces. I've really tried to update it once a month. And the website has thousands of pieces on it. Come on in, make an appointment, it's worth it.
For one-of-a-kind jewelry at surprisingly affordable prices, as well as full-service jewelry and watch repairs, engravings, appraisals, and handcrafted fly rods, remember the little house on Pine Street in Ellsworth, Striking Gold Jewelers. That's it for this edition of ReDiscover Eastern and Central Maine. But look for a second edition coming up on TV5.
We hope you enjoyed learning about the local businesses in this show and hope that you visit them and others in the community for the services and goods you need.
We really are in this together, and when you shop local, we all benefit. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.